you are, YouTube. Doodle 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 doo. Subscribe if you're interested, balls. Whoa, excuse me. Whew. My goodness. Also, no pressure. I was just outside in the rain, as you could probably tell. Had to get the mail, and it was raining. Hair's all wet. All right. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna do a random ranking. Been a while, right? October, when October hits, I mean, we are just watching a horror movie every single night. And when we're doing that, we're not doing random rankings. We got other things on our mind, right? So I think we're gonna do another one of those. But it's been some time, so it's gonna be cool to get back to them. I'm curious what we're gonna pick. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to my movie collection behind me and pick out 3 movies at random, and then rank those movies based on whatever criteria we come up with based on those films. I'll rank them here in the video, but if you'd like to rank them in the comments below, please feel free to do so. Let's get to picking 3. I always want to do this, but this equals 6. Let's get to picking 3 movies. Here we go. All right, maybe something from here. Then maybe something distant from this area. And then let's do let's pick this film. I wonder what this is. It feels like it came from Hollywood Video or Blockbuster. Okay. All right. Gosh, I'm not gonna do this one. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of these 2. I feel like Beowulf, I'm always pulling that movie, and I have nothing new to say about it. Same thing with Vampire in Brooklyn. I got nothing to say about it. I always talk about how the ending feels so tacked on, but I did get one that I do want to talk about. So let's pick this film and then this one as well. This one feels unopened. What if I've never seen it before? Which I haven't. I don't know the Night at the Museum movies, but I do know this movie. So I need to pull one of these. That works. All right, this is cool. We just got out of Halloween and we got 2 movies that are, you know, good for Halloween season. Is that a fun hairstyle? Man, when my hair's wet, you can really tell how thin it is. Going bald, ladies and gentlemen. Going bald. All right, here we go. Although I've had my hair a lot longer than my dad ever did. My dad lost his hair like at 20. Just like, and somehow I've maintained mine. Mine's kind of like my grandpa's on my mom's side though. He was blonde, however, where I am brown hair. But my uncle, I kind of have his hair too. And he's light brown, maybe blonde. All right, anyway, here we go. Where do we want to start? Oh, dang, did I put... Oh, there it is. Got it. All right, so our 3 films, we're going to start off with The Sixth Sense. All right, so this was one we actually watched during our countdown to Halloween, our Halloween Advent calendar. We put The Sixth Sense in there. That's one I think we've watched every single year, had it in our calendar since we started it, which was even before the YouTube channel. And the #1 thriller of all time. I don't know if it's the #1 thriller of all time. Maybe it is, but I just don't feel like it's a thriller. That's kind of weird. But I think they called it a thriller because they were trying to get those awards and people interested. And they don't want to call it a horror film. They're like running away from the word horror film, scared that people won't watch it because it's called a horror film, which I guess is understandable. I have, you know, friends or acquaintances or people that I've met that say, I don't watch horror movies. So if they see the word horror on here, they're going to be like, no, I'm not watching that. But if they see thriller, maybe they will watch it. This is M. Night Shyamalan's, I guess it's like his 2nd movie, technically, because he made something with Rosie O'Donnell. But when we think of M. Night Shyamalan, this is his 1st movie, right? And he knocked it out of the park. I'm talking about Spielbergian. I'm talking about Hitchcockian. I'm talking about knocking it out of the park right out the gate when you don't consider that family children's movie that he made before this one. I think he also like wrote Stuart Little too or something like that. Maybe I'm wrong. Haley Joel Osment doing amazing things here. You may know him from the Jeff Foxworthy Show. You may know him from uh, Forrest Gump. You may know him from, I don't know, AI, artificial intelligence. You may know him from, wasn't he in Tusk, I think? But yeah, this is a wonderful film. I think our man Bruce Willis here should have been nominated. He was not. This was nominated for Best Picture. This came out in 1999, one of the greatest years in cinema history. And it's just a great movie. Wonderful film. Bruce Willis has never been better. I don't know if that's true, but he is wonderful in it. I mean, Die Hard, he's probably better, right? There's just so much charisma on screen. Here, he's playing things very flat. That's probably a negative word, but I mean it in a good way. Like even. I think he's doing a wonderful job. The most the most involving, intelligent psychological thriller I've seen in a long time, says Good Morning America. Hey, I'm here for that, because I think it's great too. Next we have Rocky 5 for $2. $2. I wonder how much I spent on it. Maybe I spent $2. I don't know what I spent on it. I remember I got this at a thrift store though. I think here in town, like I always talk about the ones that I went to when I was in college, but I'm pretty sure I got this one here in town at a gold and silver pawn shop type thing. So 5 I didn't like initially, but then as I got older, I do kind of like 5. And it's like a different movie than the rest of them, right? Because we're taking things to the streets. But Tommy Gunn here, with the hair, Tommy Gunn, that fight in the streets with Rocky, and then old dude, when Rocky's like throwing down or whatever, and Tommy Gunn, the guy he gets involved with or whatever, sees what's going on, and then when he says, "Only in America," I don't know why, but I love that so much. It's corny, but it's awesome. It's great. It's neat. So yeah, I've actually come to like this one quite a bit, but that doesn't mean it's not still my least favorite Rocky movie. Is it my least favorite? I don't know. So it's either 4 or 5. I go back and forth, but I need to see the director's cut, the re-edit of 4. I have not watched that yet, but I really like 1, 2, 3, and the whatever they're called, Rocky and Balboa and Creed or whatever. Those. So yeah, I don't know. Like, even though, so here's the thing. I used to not like this one, and now I like it. It basically is what I'm saying. He looks cool there. Look at him. Looking sharp. All right, next we have, let's return to Halloween once more. And we're going to do that through Rob Zombie. More human than human. Dragula. House of a Thousand Corpses. So, when you think of the Firefly trilogy, this is the first one. But is this the best one? In my eyes, it's not. Actually, I haven't even seen Devil's Rejects 3, 3 from Hell. I have not seen that. I don't own it. I have great regrets not buying this steelbook at Best Buy when it was only like $10 when they were on, it was either on Black Friday or when they were trying to get rid of their inventory. I can't remember which. I think it was Black Friday, and I didn't buy it, and I have enormous regrets for not doing that. I should have just done it because it had one of the best covers on a steelbook that I remember. But anyway, this movie here, I have grown to like it more. I did not like it when I first watched it, but over time I like it more. This is my stepdad's favorite horror movie, I should say. His favorite, I feel like his favorite movies are westerns. So he likes Clint Eastwood, High Plains Drifter. I remember him showing me. He also likes martial arts films, and horror films. So he's like a western guy, a horror guy, and a martial arts guy. But this was his favorite horror movie, and I don't know, the more that I've watched it, I like it more, but like it's still not one of my favorites at all. But it is my stepdad's. Was my stepdad's favorite. For me, but that's the funny thing, because I don't really care for this movie so much. I like it now, but I didn't like it when I first saw it. Just took some time. But I loved The Devil's Rejects. The Devil's Rejects might be my favorite horror film. I don't know. I put it up there sometimes, but I'm trying to not consider nostalgia, because if nostalgia comes in, then I got all these other movies that become my favorite, right? So, like, anti-nostalgia, Devil's Rejects is my favorite horror film. But this one, it's gotten better for me. So, the question is, how are we going to rank them? So, I already know number one, and if you know me, you know number one as well. And that's The Sixth Sense. But then we got to figure out what is 2 and 3. American Movie Classics calls Rocky 5 a powerhouse 10. Sorry for the yawning. Toby Hooper, the director of Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Poltergeist, calls House of 1000 Corpses one hell of a great horror movie. So what are we doing? What are we doing here? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I feel like these are equal. Like it should be equal like this. I should be showing it like this, where we have some equality here between these films. Like that. But I don't know. Rocky 5, it's really the end. The street fight. Where or House of 1000 Corpses, we have kind of a variety of things here and there. I like that Rainn Wilson is in it. I like that old Chris Hardwick is in it. Mosley, Haig, Moon. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel comfortable with this. I feel, again, these two are basically the same. Where I'm at on this is these two are basically the same. But I think what I'm going to do is put House first, because I'm going to start considering things like, well, when it's the first in a franchise, but also makeup like Dr. Satan, we got stuff like that, and what's his name? Was his name? I can't remember his name right there. Gosh, what was his name? The very tall. He was in Big Fish. He was a Guinness World Record holder. Okay, but regardless, I think I'm gonna go with this one. I don't know, the makeup. I don't know. I don't know. The carnival ride sort of sideshow attractionness to it. So I'm going to go The Sixth Sense, with the easy win, would win against most movies. And then I'm going to go House of 1000 Corpses, followed by Rocky 5. That's where we're at on this. But my question to you is, have you seen these movies? Have you seen these 3 films right here? And if so, how would you rank them? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below, and perhaps we'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.